Blog Talk Radio.
It's Cannon Baby coming with the heat. Got Endie Fiya playing in my speakers. Nikhil the host, girl in motion. All the way lit, airway smoking. You can call in, this phone lines open. Rockets are hot like we cooking the roast. Endie Fiya the GOAT, don't ask who the competition is, cause they standing alone popping. When you listening here, you always get what you interviews. Artists, songwriters, authors, and entrepreneurs. Chopping it up with powerful icons who make her influence. Who keep it hotter, this is Endie Fiya. Blazing on yourself, tune in and catch the heat. It don't even matter where you at. Entertainment, news, and daily inspiration for everyone. Yeah, holy moly, this day heat. Got Nikhil in my speakers. Girl in motion, get on your feet. Endie Fiya blazing, please keep it coming every week. We too strong, we defeat the weak. Cannon Baby, super speed. We keep it turning to the sea. It's too high. A fireman can't put it out cause it's too high. Endie Fiya, it's too high. A fireman can't put it out cause it's too high. Endie Fiya, yeah. Entertainment, news, and daily inspiration for everyone. For everyone. Entertainment, news, and daily inspiration for everyone. For everyone. Entertainment, news, and daily inspiration for everyone. For everyone. Entertainment, news, daily inspiration for everyone. For everyone, yeah.
What's good, guys? It's your girl, Nakia. You know what? I can't even get excited. I'm so sorry. Look, you know how I am. I gotta get some shit off my chest, my chest right quick. Y'all know how I am. I gotta clear the air right quick because my whole atmosphere right now is everything is just stagnant. Let me get this off because my music was so loud. Like I didn't even recognize the intro. I looked at my producer and I was like, "What are you playing?" And he looked at me like I was crazy. Like it didn't even sound like my intro music. So my headspace is not where it needs to be. So let me clear this and get it off my chest really quickly. I first want to say thank you so much to all of my supporters who have been on this thing. Like, you guys are amazing. Monica, all the way in Germany, Rap Star, man, in Pittsburgh, Latasha over there in Charlotte, North Carolina. I can't even name all the people, but thank you guys so much who have been supporting me in this Fab Over 40 contest. I wanted to say thank you. Like, you guys have been voting, and thank you so much. I'm currently, I believe, in 5th place out of I don't know how many in my division, but thank you so much. But, last year when I went through my little heart scare or whatever, I had to take some things away in my life that really stressed me out. And I don't know if you've really taken the time to read the questions that were listed, on my profile, but they asked us 3 questions. And the very first question was, what do you do to remain fabulous, right? And that was easy. Or what do you do to stay fabulous? And for me, that was very simple. My answer was boldly using the word no. I've learned over the years that catering to the wants and needs of others, it's draining. It is stressful, and it is detrimental to one's health. Putting me first and prioritizing what's really important, me, decreased my anxiety. It decreased stress. It decreased the weight that I held on to for decades. And it increased that insomnia that I had, that chronic insomnia. It decreased that, not increased. It decreased that. So I tell people now, don't be afraid to reality check those who constantly over-abuse your kindness. Boldly and graciously tell them no. And so these past 3 days, you only been voting for 3 days, but these past 3 days have been so stressful for me, and maybe because I've been traveling for 3 days, I haven't had the opportunity to really promote the whole process, you know, for voting. So people have been doing it on my behalf, like really, like I mentioned it to 1 or 2 people, and they just ran with it. You know what I'm saying? My assistant in Germany, I mentioned it to her, and I mentioned it like 2 weeks ago and forgot all about it. And she just ran with it. But I'm stressed. It's stressing me out. So I'm going to take myself out of the competition. And I know there's a lot at stake. There's a Spotation in Arkansas. There's a 2-page spread in New Beauty magazine. There's the $40,000 cash reward. But hell, I might not make it to the end because I'm stressed at day 3. You know what I'm saying? So, again, I appreciate everyone that has casted their vote either by free vote or by the donations to the breast cancer awareness. But I got to look out for maybe there's next year. And moving on, now that I've cleared the air, you know what? I feel so much lighter. My headspace, you don't even know how much weight is lifted off of my chest and my shoulders. I feel so much better. Like, I can breathe. I'm good. All right. So let me know how your day has went. I know it's Thursday. We're coming up on the weekend. Let me know what you got planned for this weekend. Shoot me a quick message so I can shout you out. For next week, we're at the middle of October, so that means our November calendar will be opening up in 2 days. Be on the lookout for November. I know that November has been filling up, only because some people have been working behind the scenes, so November is quickly filling up, all right? But be on the lookout for the open dates for November coming out in 2 days, all right? Next week's calendar goes a little like this right here, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. On next Monday, DJ Teddy Bear will be here with us, Southern Soul Dance DJ. On Tuesday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, rap and spoken word artist, Bronx artist Vega will be back here with us. We haven't seen him for, 2 years? Brand new music, yes. And on Thursday, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we will have international fine artist and celebrity photographer Zion Renee will be here with us. Remember I told you about she's one of 3 U.S. artists selected to have their art displayed in the movie The Woman King? Yes, that artist. She'll be here next Thursday with us, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you cannot make them all, please do not miss them all. All right? Super excited to have my guest here with me this evening. I'm talking about TrailRide Blues Singer and songwriter, underground rapper, and producer, Black Ice. She's an independent artist from Atlanta, Georgia. And although Black Koffee has either featured, collaborated, or have shared the same stage with Jagged Edge, Goodie Mob, Lost Boyz, Kool Ace, MC Breed, Jazzy Pha, Too Short, Akon, Lil John, Gucci Mane, Raheem The Dream, Kizzy Rock, Moet, Kaz, and many more, her unique image and authentic creative style has been the music industry's best kept secret since 1993 until now. Rooted and grounded at Curtom Studios with the godfather of crunk, Carlos Glover, to Al Doc Harris with Southern Comfort Music Group, Black Koffee released her first Southern Soul Blues hit single, The Soul Chain, February 18, 2021, on all major digital platforms. Hashtag The Soul Chain has reached over 2+ million views and listeners on TikTok. Other new singles, I'll Be Right There and Respect are also giving the listeners a different sound with unique style. From rap to Southern soul, rhythm and blues, country, TrailRide, Zydeco, two-stepping, your Miss Soul Superfly, Black Koffee, is definitely on the rise to stardom. Her soul is fierce, her heart is brave, and her lyrical compositions are indigenously crafted and gifted, creating a new wave connection with fans worldwide from every age and genre. Black Koffee has critically acclaimed to become one of the hottest new female Southern soul and TrailRide blues artists under the spotlights with multiple award nominations in 2022. Head over to the website at www.indiefireradio.com to check out this bio in its entirety, as well as her fan page linked to Facebook. Endie Fiya listening audience, I present to you this evening our very special guest, TrailRide and Blues Singer, songwriter, underground rapper, producer, and musician, Black Koffee.
Hello.
How are you this evening?
I'm doing fantastic, Nakia. Thank you. Thank you.
You are so very welcome. I am so glad to have you here with me this evening. You could have been anywhere, but you're here with me and my listening audience, giving so freely of yourself and your time. So thank you so much for joining us here this evening.
And thank you for having me.
You're so very welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Let's jump right into this. All right, so let's back up. Let's back up just a little bit. Now, I see your bio mentions 1993. So I don't know. You might be up there with me. You might be up there with me in age. Mentioned 1993. But let's back up to the very beginning. Now, I know with a lot of my artists, when it comes to their music careers, you know, they had a beginning. You know, their roots started maybe back in church, or they came from a singing background, or, you know, somebody in their family sung, and it kind of trickled over into, you know, a background for them. How did it all start for you?
Started as a kid, though. Just as a kid, I believe I truly had an old soul. I listened to more of the grown folks' music even then. But however, my mom is a singer. My grandfather, her father, was actually the lead singer of the Orange Jubilees gospel quartet. My grandmother played the harmonica and the guitar. And I later on, when I turned about 6 or 7, began piano lessons. My mom forced me to play the piano. I hated it, but I appreciate it to this day. I thank her for it today, you know. And then I later on played around with the violin and a little bit of guitar here and there. And just, it hit my soul. Music, it played with my soul as a kid. And I've been singing in choirs in churches since a baby. Sunbeam choir, youth choir, young adult choir, mass choir, gospel choir. It didn't matter. And then it led into me writing. And once I began writing, I started singing my lyrics. And then I was somehow, you know, I guess, you know, Queen Latifah, MC Light, remember Boss, Lady of Rage. I began my rap career when they were hitting the surface very, very hard. I started my rap career then. Mia X then finally flowed in, and then DeBrat later on. But I've always been focused on trying to, you know, Oprah says, mimic the one who's successful.
Right.
But I kept it authentic. Of course, I never tried to do what how they sounded. that's how I got into the rap industry. Those girls led the way, and I just figured I'd just grab on. Besides Sequence, remember Sequence?
Yes. Oh, you telling your age? Yes.
No, well, don't forget now. I listened to songs that were much older than me all my life, and I still do till this day. Yeah. I listened to music that was put out probably before I was born. You know, I can go way, way back. I'm talking way, way back and listen to music and enjoy it. But Sequence was the first female rap group.
Female rap,
A lot of people don't know that. Yeah. And you know who was the, by the way, not to get off the subject, but you know who was one of the lead singers, the lead rappers, right? Nobody knows? Oh, wow. Angie Stone.
She sure was.
Angie Stone. So she went from rap to R&B, rhythm and blues.
She sure was.
So, but I ended up in the rap industry. Yes, Al Doc Harris, who I still work with to this day. Shout out Al if you're listening. Grabbed me by the collar when he heard my voice. He thought I had a very unique tonality, sound to do the rap, and I eventually started flowing, and I still can flow to this day. Watch out now.
I ain't gonna put you on the spot. I won't do that. What I have found, and I'm jumping over a question right here, but what I have found recently with Southern soul and blues artists is the versatility that they all seem to have. But no one quite has had a repertoire yours. When I was reading your bio, maybe last week or the week before last, and I saw, and I got tripped up because I was like, all right, TrailRide and Blues Singer, Songwriter, producer, music. Wait, what's that underground rapper? She do it all. She do it all. But how did you go from rap to
Southern Soul, TrailRide Blues?
And so, yes.
Guess what, Nakia? You're not going to believe this, but they used to get on me all the time. They used to get on me all the time when I go in the studio. I'm ready to record. I'm in the recording booth. It was almost like they were slapping my hand. Stop singing your lyrics. Rap. They said, stop singing your lyrics. Rap. And and guess what? And the next thing you know, Nelly did it. Nelly was one of the first rappers to do it, sing his lyrics. And then I turned around and I said that, see there, I told you so, you know. But by then, I was already, they had already molded and grounded me to rap my lyrics. And I wasn't singing them anymore. So, but what brought me over to Southern Soul, TrailRide Blues is, first of all, you know, the generation, and well, I'll put it this way. When you're young, you're dumb. When you get older, you get wiser, right?
Right.
Okay. All right. So, but I'm not saying I was dumb when I was rapping. But what I'm saying is it's a growing and learning experience in music, trying to attract your followers. I mean, I can still go into a hip-hop club or young generational club and get down with them, you know, as if I was still their age. But, however, I said if I'm going to do this, I want to cater to an age group that is equal to mine. You follow me? So
Understood.
I got into the grown folks, what I can call it, grown folks music. I'm all about. My music is set, and most of it, only but one song I've done so far is not for the kids, but all of my music that I'm doing now, I'm trying to make sure when I write it, it will cross over for the young and the old. You follow me? So that's basically how I got from over there to over here. I can still flow in the blues era and genre and still attract grown folks as well, but it took me a minute to catch on to the niche of Southern soul. TrailRide, I can rap, but when it comes to Southern soul blues, kind of take my time and try to make sure I hit that niche the right way for the grown folks.
Now, my listener audience, this is new for us. Over the past, we've had plenty of blues artists. We've had Southern soul artists. We've had new, what's David Walker, new country soul artists. So the trail ride and blues, that's a genre that we haven't heard of put together. So what's the breakdown of trail ride and blues?
I guess it's the sound. Trail ride and blues is kind of a mixture of, to me, blues and rap a little bit. It's kind of a mixture, but it's a little bit more smoother than what we listen to as far as trap music and and stuff like that. You understand? Okay. It's a little bit. It's a lot of much cleaner. It doesn't take a whole lot of instruments and sounds to do the tracks, and it doesn't take a lot of words or verbiage to make the song hit. But it's a different feeling. But if you're into the country style living, is what I call it, then you will grow to love trail ride and blues. And then when you get over here to Southern soul blues, to really be honest with you, it's been on my mind too, and I keep thinking about this. What does R&B mean? Rhythm and blues. Rhythm and blues. Southern soul blues, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's just the sound. It's an era where they are just like we used back in the day. They used to wear bell bottoms. Okay, bell bottoms. They're bound to come back around again. They're bound to come back around again. Believe that. They used to wear what they call in the water pants. Remember that?
Yeah.
In the water, the pants are up high and you see the socks.
Yeah.
Okay, it's that. The skinny suits. If you go back, I looked at pictures from way back in the late 60s, early 70s, and they were wearing skinny suits. Okay, so with that being said, the Southern soul blues, that Southern is just that old Southern hospitality of music, lyrics just going on, a blues type song, feeling good, and people are vibing to it with sounds that's what I believe in. But rhythm and blues, to me, is really the same thing as Southern soul. The only difference is they have kind of touched that name up to bring it Southern, give you that Southern feel of the blues when it used to be the way it used to be. They're just going back. They're bringing it back.
Understood. So I want to get into your first track that we're going to play this evening. We're going to get into Respect. Let's talk about your creative process when it comes to writing a track, and let's talk about Respect just a little bit. So for you, do you have to have your beat first and then you you know, write your lyrics, or do you already have, you know, an idea in mind? You know, you might be out for a nice ride and you see something and a thought comes to mind and you start to write down those lyrics and then somebody sends you a beat and you go from there, or is it vice versa? How does it work for you?
I have to have something to touch me. That music has to reach out and touch me. I've never tried to write without the music. Never. Some people can do that. Some artists are just that good. But I'm not saying I'm not that good, but I prefer to have the music because the music is what gives me that feeling. I name the track before I even write the song. I name the track. I name the song before I even write the hook. And sometimes I'll write the hook first and then the verse, or sometimes vice versa. I might start off with the verse and then somehow while whatever that music is making me feel is what I write about, and then I'll try to come up with the hook later. Did I answer that right?
You did. You did. Now, respect. What's respect all about? I can gather from the title, but let me hear in your words. What's respect about?
Respect is, well, you want to know the truth, the real truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Nothing but the truth.
When I got over in the Southern Soul, Nikia, I promise you, I was listening. I'm listening to what they're talking about. And sometimes it just seems like, not saying there's no respect, but however, what they're saying, I want to say something different. Look, I want respect. I don't care about I don't want no 1, 2, and 3 at a time. You hear me?
Right.
I don't need the one, basically. You know, I'll be damned if I'm going to settle for less, you know, and I feel like if you get into that, you know, I'll mess with this person and that person and this person and that person, you're kind of lowering your own self-esteem. You feeling me? You feel me? So
yes.
I said respect. I want respect. Now, and there he is over there talking about he got to have 3. And here she comes with the trash bag saying he can hit the street. You know. Now, she already got another man before the shit hit the fan. But little did he know she hit the pocket. But she hit his pockets real hard like a grand slam. Because all the while he thought he was getting her. But in the meanwhile, she didn't care about what he did over here because he was still getting her nails done, getting her hair done, paying her bills, and little did he know she was hitting those pockets real hard like a grand slam. But needless to say,
at the end of the day.
All
right. Endie Fiya listener audience, you ready for this? Around here, we don't listen to the music that we're going to play on the show prior to it being played. We want to be as excited to hear it as the listening audience, or we want to just sit back and be like, what the hell? You know? So, but guys, she done talked this up. So I feel like, you know, this is going to go on rotation. I feel like it's going to be a banger right here. The way she talked this up, like I felt like this was a book. I was ready to turn the page to that's how she talked this one up. All right, here we go. Black Koffee, respect. You guys tell me what you think about this.
Yeah. Make no mistake, I want respect. Just like you, give it to him, give it to her, give it to me with no regrets. I want the best. I'll be damned if I'm gonna settle for anything less. Make no mistake, I want respect. I want just like like make no mistake. I won't respect. I won't just like you. Give it to him, give it to her, give it to me with no regret. I want the best. I want the best. I'll be damned if I'm gon' settle for anything less. Listen, fellas, they said it's cheaper to keep her, so you better beware. There's some women out here that could be your worst nightmare. She ain't gon' waste her trash bag or go tit for tat. And when you meet the right one, she be on you like Fred-a-tat-tat. Just keep on playing games, being sugar daddy to the young girls. Nowadays, most women let you do what you do and really don't care. As long as you keep paying the bills, don't forget the hair and nails. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. Bling, bling, ching, ching, make it rain over here. No mistake. I won't respect. I won't just respect. Like you, give it to him, give it to her, give it to me with no regret. I want the best. I want the best. I'll be damned if I'm gon' settle for anything less. I'll be damned if make no mistake. I won't respect. I won't just like you. Give it to him, give it to her, give it to me with no regret. I want the best. I want the best. I'll be damned if I'm gon' settle for anything less. You got him over there talking about he's gotta have 3. Now here she come with the trash bag saying you can hit the street. Now she already got another man before the shit hit the fan. But little did he know she hit the pockets real hard like a grand. Make no mistake. I won't respect. I won't just like you. Give it to him, give it to her, give it to me with no regret. I want the best. I'll be damned if I'm gon' settle for anything less. Damn if I settle for less.
If you just tuned in, you're live right here on Endie Fiya with Nikia and my very special guest, TrailRide and Blues Singer, Songwriter, rapper, and producer, Black Koffee. That right there was respect. We got 10s across the board around here. We got thumbs up. Yeah, we like that. We love that. See, that's what happens when you don't listen to music prior to. You get everything live around here. And, yeah, we love respect. You know what? If we do not listen to music in advance, we don't know how the artist sounds. We talk to the artist, but their listening voice and their singing voice or their rap voice may sound completely different than how they actually sound. So for some reason, I didn't expect you to sound that way.
Oh, wow.
I didn't. I really didn't. And I can't, and I spend a lot of my days and nights critiquing artists. And so I have a whole ritual. Normally about the third play, I can give an honest critique. So I'm not here to critique when I interview. But the song is going in rotation. That doesn't matter. But I want, there's an artist from the 90s, and I can't think of her name right now. That's why I got to go back and listen. But it's the voice is just playing over and over in my head. I can't think of who she is. This is what cracked me up. When you gave what respect was about, word for word. Now, when I used to write music, it took me months. Like, I commend artists who can just put out music and they can ghostwrite, because it would take me months. Like, I can write a hook in no time, but actual lyrics, it would take me months. You know, I just wasn't invested in the song. I just had a problem. I couldn't do it. But for you to just spit exactly what was said in the song, I'm sitting here like, wait a minute, I just heard that. And my producer goes, that's because he just said it, Nikia. And I'm like, oh, yeah. I had a blind moment. A blind moment. We're going to pull we got to call it in. I know. You got to call it here. Last 47349. Who do we have on the line with Black Koffee and Nikia? they call in and they get shy. You got a question, comment, concern? Who do we have on the line? Hi.
Hi, this is Sweet McCall, and I'm Black Koffee's manager.
How you doing?
I'm mighty fine. I'm doing good.
Thank you.
So I'm just here listening to the interview.
You don't have no questions. No, I know you don't have any questions for her. No. Let me ask you a question, though. As an artist manager, I managed the artist for 10 years, and finally had to pull back because, you know, you probably missed the intro when I talked about things that stress me out. But as someone who does manage artists and as her manager, what's it like on a day-to-day basis? You know, I briefly talked to her in the beginning about, you know, hectic schedules, but what's it like, you know, just keeping up with all that she has going on, upcoming shows, you know, making sure she gets to her different interviews. What's that like from an artist manager perspective?
On a day-to-day basis, it's all about work. You know, at this point in her career, there's no time for playing. We're all about work. What makes it so good with her as an artist for me to manage is that she works with me. You know, she don't work against me. She don't work behind my back. We work together. And so that's what makes our relationship, for us being an artist and me being her manager, it makes it strong, and we're able to conquer in this music industry. Yes.
Let me tell you what she did, though, Nakia. Let me tell you what her and her husband Ronnie did. I thought you were going to play the first one I put out, but the first song I put out in Southern Soul, after I come out of retirement, was not intended to be published. It was not. I've been writing and writing. I have never stopped even after I retired out of the rap industry. So, but just like people play golf, it was a hobby. It was a hobby, you know. But I always, from time to time, will record songs and record myself on tracks off the internet, just to hear how I sound on them, and maybe even do one or two for my birthday every year. And I never decided to go live, but I did. For the first time, I went live on Facebook, and the next day I woke up that morning and I said, "Oh my God!" You know, it went viral. And Sweet McCall and Ronnie Johnson were one of the ones who were the two people who pushed that song and got me where I am today. They pretty much pushed me back into the music industry, and I thank them for that.
Okay.
That
yes,
is
indeed.
Soul, correct?
Pardon?
Oh, yeah.
That was Soul Chain, correct?
That's correct.
Now, you mentioned you went into retirement, and that kind of brought you back out of retirement. So let me ask you, how important, because that song, your bio states that it at that point had reached over 2+ million views and listeners on TikTok. So, you know, look at 93, and then let's come up to 2003, and then, you know, 2013, and then now we're about to come up on 2023. How do you think, or how important do you feel that social media has impacted the music business?
Oh, I say it all the time. Nakia. You know, I don't remember ever having to play an 8-track tape. I do remember playing cassettes. I do remember when cassettes disappeared, and then the CDs, and now they're telling me that the CDs are about to disappear. So sometimes, and I say it all the time to my manager, that I feel like I'm flying in the air. My music is flying in the air. You know, it's called streaming. So you have to work as an artist and as an independent artist and as a new artist, especially over in this genre that is a lot of people still are not familiar with. You got to work triple hard.
Yeah.
Triple hard. Yeah. But I think the way the technology is growing right now, and I noticed that Facebook, a lot of artists may not be familiar with it, but they just started monetization January 2023. You got TikTok, you've got Instagram, you've got YouTube, and probably some other. Imagine having to work all of those. Just imagine having to try to, and not paying somebody for some views. I'm not paying anybody for any views. I'm not paying anybody for any fans. This is all from scratch. I want to keep it authentic as possible because I'm back in this thing and I'm giving my heart and soul in it, and I want it to be authentic 100% all the way. Yeah. But, yeah, social media, yes. It can be helpful, but sometimes it can hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I completely get that. I understand that wholeheartedly because, you know, we get the people all the time. You could be getting so much more. Your views could be doing this, and you could get these comments, and you can get these likes, and, you know, but you come over here and subscribe, and, you know, I could get you doing that. You know, we've been doing this show 6 years, and I've been doing what I've been doing the way I've been doing it for the past 14 years. And it's worked the way that it's worked because we have a purpose and a passion for what we do. And it's never been about, you know, monetization, and it's never been about anything else but the purpose and the passion behind what we do. So that's why we've been successful at what we do because of the purpose and the passion. And I believe wholeheartedly, you know, when I tell the artists that I still do manage, that as long as you're doing it for because you're passionate about it, everything else will be added to, you know. But, yeah, you mentioned cassettes. I have a 17-year-old who produces music, and his label, actually, his last EP, they released it on cassettes, and I was mind blown, and I didn't think it was going to sell because, you know, who's still listening to cassettes? Shockingly, he sold out his first order and his second order and third. Now, he has a big following in Japan, so a record store picked up his music, and he has his digital release of his album, and a physical album dropped in December. And like I thought, you know, me as a mom and someone also in the, you know, industry, I thought, you know, they're screwing him over. You know, let me get involved. You know what I'm saying? But I saw how well his cassette did. You know, I thought, you know, the vinyl will do well. The pre-sales on the vinyl have been amazing. So, but again, you have to stay on top of all of this because the music industry, you know, when I got into it 15 years ago, things have changed. You know, it's rapidly changing so much, and if you don't stay on top of it, it shoot like you just mentioned. You know, it's like if you don't grab what's something, you'll miss it. You know.
Yes.
But
absolutely.
I want to get to that first track that you talked about. I want to get into Soul Chain or the Soul Chain. What is this track all about?
The Soul Chain, and that's CHAIN. A link. Imagine people coming together and they're linking up in love and unity together. they're about to board and take a trip, and they together, they're gonna have fun together. They're just gonna ride. You know, it's choo choo. You know, you know, it that link is a train, but I say soul chain, CHAIN, and that's what this song is all about. It's about unity. Can we all get along?
Woof.
Yes, we can. By the Soul Chain.
All right, go ahead and introduce the track to the listening fire or Endie Fiya listening audience. This is the Soul Chain, Black Koffee. You guys tell me what you think. And my very special guest, TrailRide Blues Singer, Songwriter, rapper, and producer, Black Koffee. You want to call in and speak to our guest at 929-477-1320. What y'all think about the Soul Chain? If anything, the music, she talked about unity, and it's all about, the song is about uniting. If anything, the music itself, and that's something that I found with Southern soul music and blues music, no matter what you're feeling, no matter what you're through, that music just has a way of turning your day around, making you feel just, and I think, let me finish that thought first, making you feel better. No matter what you're going through, no matter how your day has been, it just has a way of just making you feel better. So I think if you're in a room full of people and you're listening to the lyrics of the Soul Chain, you got a good drink in your hand, which I probably need a couple right now. You got a good drink in your hand. You just listen to the lyrics of that song and what she has expressed through those lyrics, we need unity so much in this world right now. But again, the music does have a way of bringing people together. You forget about your worries and your troubles and just vibe to the music. So we like the Soul Chain around here, and it's just the irony and the backstory behind Soul Chain. I love that.
Thank you.
2+ million views and listeners on TikTok. So let's keep running those numbers up, guys. All right. What's your handle on TikTok?
What's the handle on TikTok?
Yes. What's your handle?
It's the number one, Black Koffee.
All right. The number one, Black Koffee. All right, guys. We're gonna get all social media.
And then
coffee with a K.
With a K.
Yes, with a K. With a K. We're going to get all that social media information in a moment. What qualities do you feel an artist needs to possess to be successful?
Patience.
And see, that comes from a seasoned artist. I ain't never heard nobody say patience before. Nobody's ever said patience. Yes. Yes. Go ahead.
You got to have you've got to have that passion. But that passion has to be real. It has to be real if you're serious. If it's just a hobby, like it was for me a year ago, it was just a hobby. But when you are serious and you got a passion, you got to have some patience. Your music speaks for itself. You won't ask questions. You won't ask, why won't they book me? Why won't they listen? Why won't they do this? It's all in your music. So if you're serious about it, you're not joking, you're not playing, and you're ready to do this, and you believe it, and you believe in yourself, you can make it happen. Trust me, because I'm about to.
All right.
Yes.
All right.
I'm looking forward to it.
Now, I know as women in the industry, we have to just put our best foot forward and keep our foot on the necks of both men and women in this industry. And I just, because I have a habit of wanting to know a lot about my guests prior to them coming on the show, so I stalk their pages, their social media pages. And I read reviews and I read comments and I read accolades, and I know there are a lot of accolades from fans and followers out there about Black Koffee. So your fans love you. I know that.
Yes.
Yes. But I know that there has probably been some skepticism and there's probably been a lot of resistance, barriers that you've had to overcome from other artists in this industry. How have you overcome that resistance and that skepticism when faced?
I'm glad you asked that. Nobody's ever asked me that in an interview, by the way, Nakia. And I must say, first of all, I'm still overcoming a lot of obstacles, but I try to ignore them because they're not close to me. They're not in my universe. They're not in my surroundings. And I'm so serious, so devoted and dedicated to making my music work this time around until I don't tolerate interference. So anything that will interfere in my work ethic, I just block it out. I've had people to put me on flyers, never talk to me, saying I'm going to open up for somebody. They never talked to me, not one day in their life. They never called me. They never hit me up in Messenger. I've had people call me for all kinds of stuff. I've had people to say things on live. I've had people to call me up, Nakia, and say, Koffee, I like that. That was good, girl. I saw that. You're doing good. You're doing well. And I'm in the back of my mind saying, well, why didn't you like it when you saw it? But, and then, too, Nakia, by me being, and I'm not sure if y'all know, but I'm a lesbian. I'm a lesbian woman, okay? And my image with the cowboy hat, my boots, my holy jeans and whatever I put on, to some it may, to them, but I feel good being me. Mm-hmm. I feel good being me. I'm a woman. I'm a full-blooded woman. Don't want to be no man. I'm a full-blooded woman. Everything on me is authentic, okay? I'm a full-blooded woman, but I love my wear, okay? And I just for once in my life, I'm going to be me. I'm going to be me, and I'm going to do this the way I feel like doing it. And I just hope that I touch some souls out there, and they realize that first, my lyrics are real. I'm not rapping about anything fake. Everything I write is reality, and it's coming from my soul. It's coming from my heart. So, but I'm going to continue to be me. Yeah.
All right.
That's deep there.
Yes.
Yeah, that's deep. That question was deep. I could have went a little deeper, but I stopped. Yeah. That was deep.
Like Mimi said, I try to keep things professional. I wanna say some things, but I'm gonna keep it professional.
Now you know a rapper. Come on now. You know a rapper. Come on. A rapper will put it on you, honey. And sometimes when stuff bothers me, the best place I get it off and get it off my chest, I put it on paper. I make a song out of it.
Yes.
I make a song about it. You want to know how to release yourself of some negativity, people that what they say call them haters. Write about them. Write about them. Write about them.
Put it on paper.
I haven't released any of them yet, but I write. I will write about it, whether it's good or bad. It's not always bad. It's not always that somebody upsets me and I go and write a song about hate or hating them or what they've done to me, but I will write about it. I had somebody call me up and say, girl, I know, Koffee, you don't talk to people, you don't gossip, you don't do that, but, I just want to tell you that, because I know you're not going to go back and tell nobody, Koffee, but I'm messing with my best friend's husband. I wrote a song about it. That's my next release called She's So Dirty.
Oh, no.
I wrote a song about it. Yeah, she's so dirty.
I know the song gonna hit. The song gonna for real, but the title.
Yeah, she's so dirty. And I told her, I said, girl, she said, and she said, why you say that? She said, why you say that, Koffee? I said, I'm gonna tell her. And I say that in the song.
I'm not coming to you for telling you nothing. Ain't no telling what my shit might come out.
I'm telling you, I write about it. You'll be surprised if you listen to some people sometimes. You might come up with a hook.
Oh, yeah. Man. All right. See, I almost forgot I was on the show for a minute. See, we got too comfortable. Yep, see? I know my producer's like, you see the I forgot. We got too laid back. See, sometimes I forget we not on the couch for real. I forget. Look, I want to go ahead and give you the opportunity now. We're going to close out with I'll Be Right There. But I want to give you the opportunity now to go ahead and get all of your contact information out for those who may be listening live, for those who may come back and listen to one of the many playback shows that we have. If they're interested in booking you, if they're interested in purchasing music, merchandise, if they're interested in getting you on for an interview, whatever the reason is, they may want to contact you. They'll have all of your contact information, so the floor is now yours to get all of that information out to them.
Okay. My name is Black Koffee, y'all. That's Koffee with a K, Koffee. I need your help. I'm trying to get my fan base up on Facebook. I'm also on TikTok at One Black Koffee. That's Black Koffee, Koffee spelled with a K, Koffee. You can also find me on Instagram. Now, my Instagram name, I'm going to have to change it, but right now it's Bad Girl, Gyrl, Entertainment. Bad Girl, girl spelled with a Y, RL, Entertainment. That's my Instagram. But if you all could follow me on Facebook at Black Koffee, appreciate it, and you'll find all my other resources there. You can buy any of my music on any major platform, Spotify, Walmart, Amazon, iTunes. It doesn't matter. I'm there. I'm all over. And I also have some Black Koffee Soul Chain T-shirts. You hit me up in Facebook. First person that hits me up in Facebook get a free shirt. How about that? With a CD along with it. First person that message me right now on Facebook, go to Black Koffee, hit my messenger, mail you a Black Koffee Soul Chain T-shirt along with a CD with my music on it. And I thank you so much for following me, and know that I am greatly, highly greatly, I'm appreciated of that. I really appreciate you for that. Thank you.
That's why you should have been paying. See, you should have done. You done missed it. You can't get the T-shirt because you wasn't paying attention. You got to listen to the playback show to get the T-shirt. I'm not gonna give it to you. You should have been listening. All right, guys. She gave out all of her contact information. First person who hits her up on Messenger, you get that T-shirt and that CD. So make sure you hit her up, all right? And I promise you, I'm not going to be the first person. I'm not. I'll pay for my shirt. All right?
I'll send you one. Anyone that can. You don't have to do that to Kia. I'll send you one.
She goes, okay. I'm gonna rock my shirt proudly. I gotta do that because we have to be more active on TikTok. I heard we have to start doing that. So. Yes, we got to do that. All right, guys, we're going to close out with I'll Be Right There. You'll be able to hear all of these songs in rotation on New Music Monday, returning back Monday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You guys, until next week, Black Koffee, your family now. So anytime you got new music dropping, make sure you let us know. You're welcome back here at any time on Endie Fiya. Guys, you have an amazing night. We'll see you back on Monday at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. This right here is I'll Be Right There, Black Koffee.
When all you do is fuss and fight, I'll be right there.